How's it going, everyone? It's RobFuz here. Hope you're doing great today. Welcome to my channel. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, join my channel, and hit that like button too while you're at it. So I do a lot of live streaming. I have two shows. I have a show called Pub Talk with my buddies. I have another show with my nephew called Frankie Friday. I do a lot of fun stuff. I show my travel adventures. I have Disney, Star Wars, just fun stuff. We just have a lot of fun on this channel. So if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. Welcome, guys. Today I'm going to do the Disney 18 question tag. Everyone's doing it. I've done 2 or 3 different versions of these over the years. So I'm going to name this the Disney 18 question tag 2019 because I know I've done this before, but you know what? What the heck? Let's do it. So the first question up is, what Disney movie or scene would you like to be in? So it's tough. I'll be honest with you, any of these cool, amazing Pixar movies I'd like to be in any of those scenes. Right off the top of my head, I thought of Toy Story. Like I said, any Pixar movie. Probably The Lion King too. The scene with, the beginning scene, all the animals converging and everything. I'd love to be in that scene too. So I know a lot of people pick that, but that's what I'm going to pick too. What is the best moment in a Disney park? Well, I was thinking about this the other day on a live stream, and I have a lot of different moments. I met Vince Neil from Motley Crue right in front of the Cinderella Castle. That was a really cool moment, but obviously that's not my greatest moment. Of course, moments with my family, my wife and kids. I love seeing Disney through their eyes, showing them different stuff, going around the parks, discovering new rides, new attractions. Anytime I do anything new, I love that. But I think my favorite moment just coming to my mind was I went with Frankie a little bit ago, and my nephew Frankie, and him coming in and turning the corner and him seeing the castle for the first time. There was a tear in his eye. That was probably one of my favorite theme park moments I could think of right off the bat. So I really like that one. So question 3, what non-Disney song reminds you of Disney? It's funny. I like any musical I hear, I think of Disney. Like, it just kind of, I don't know, just not one specific thing. Maybe the songs from The Greatest Showman, probably. Just any musical I see, any Broadway show and everything. Just maybe not all the songs, but some different elements of certain songs and musicals just kind of remind me of Disney. So I guess that's just a given. So number 4, when was my first trip to Disney? Different answers for this. My first time to Disney World, I'm a little bit older. My first trip was, I believe, 1979. So I went 79, I think like 82 when Epcot was first opening up. And I think 80 in those range. So, but the first one was 1979. I had a blast. It was amazing. It was much different than they had a ticket system then. I have some pictures. Hopefully one day I can share some pictures. So it was crazy. So which Disney character would be your best friend? Question number 5. I don't know. These are all my first impressions. I went through the list. Whatever I thought of first, that's what I put. A lot of the characters would be awesome to be my best friend. I guess I picked Buzz Lightyear because he is one of my favorite characters. So I picked Buzz Lightyear. So, and then what Disney character sidekick fits your personality? Number 6. I was thinking about this real quick. First thing that came to mind was Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc., of course, again. He just is fun, so I think he'd be a cool person to pick that would fit my personality. Fun, a little crazy, a little wacky. It's just goofing off and a lot. I don't know. That's what I think. I thought of Mike. Maybe Mike or Sully. I don't know. What's my favorite Disney princess? That's tough, too. I like princesses. I'm not too much into princesses, but I think Cinderella came to mind first. We did the castle. We did the meal at the castle. Cinderella's, I forget the name of the table. And I really like Cinderella interaction with my kids. She was trying to hook up my kids with her sisters, so I really thought that was really cool. So Cinderella is going to be my answer there. Number 8, what Disney movie or scene never fails to make you cry? Every time. Toy Story 3, every single time. So I cried during a lot of different, the more recent Pixar movies, but Toy Story 3 gets me every time, that ending. So. What Disney movie is most overrated? I like all Disney movies. A lot of people say Frozen. So I guess my answer will be Frozen. So, but I like Frozen. I don't have anything against it. I'm excited about Frozen 2. But it is really big hype. There's a ride about it already and everything. And people love that movie. So it's a good movie, but it might be a little bit overrated. So, number 11. What Disney movie is most underrated? There's a lot of different movies over the last 20 years that just kind of came and went. That I really liked. Treasure Planet was one of them. Bugs Life, a lot of people don't like Bugs Life. I like Bugs Life a lot. Treasure Planet I liked a lot. And one of my favorite movies, I saw it in IMAX. I'm going to say this is probably my number one most underrated movie is Fantasia 2000. I love that movie. I love the animation. I love the music. I've seen it about 10 times, which is obscure, but I really liked it. And seeing it in IMAX is really cool. So, number 12, what is your favorite Disney song? I really like recently the Wreck-It Ralph song, When Will I See You Again? I like the way they used it in the parade in Disneyland. I just think it's a really cool song. And I like You'll Be in My Heart by Phil Collins for the Tarzan soundtrack. That's like one of my favorite songs. So those two I really like. I'm not picking individual ones for a lot of these. So, what's my least favorite song? I don't know. There's anything from Home on the Range. I'm gonna forget that movie. That's not overrated, underrated. That's not a really good movie. So I guess any of those songs. I'm not a huge fan of Shiny from Moana soundtrack. I sing it a lot because I kind of goof on it a little bit, but my son's gonna be upset if I say Shiny. But anything from Home on the Range or Shiny, I'm gonna say. So. Who is number 14? Who is my most memorable Disney villain? The first thing that came to mind was Scar from Lion King. I just think he's amazing. The new movie's coming out. I know he's a little bit different, so that was the first. All the villains kind of get you. I think they do a really good job with the villains. But my first impression was Scar, so I picked Scar. So, what classic Disney ride is my favorite? Of course, the two Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, however you want to say it. So those two are my all-time favorites over the years. I just love it. So. Which modern Disney ride is your favorite? Number 16. Believe it or not, it's not too modern, but it is more of a modern technology that a lot of rides are going to go into. My pick was the Pooh Honey Hunt in Tokyo Disneyland, and that was another thing too. Like, what was my first trip to Disney? I went to Disneyland a bunch of times. I went to Tokyo Disneyland too. So those are my first visits to the Disney park. That's what I was going to say before, but I forgot about that. But going to Disneyland in Tokyo Disneyland, the Pooh Honey Hunt, I love that ride. Just the trackless ride, it's just so amazing. I love the technology there, and I can't wait for the Ratatouille ride and like any other rides that are going to have trackless rides. That's an amazing technology. So that was my pick for that. Number 17, what is your favorite Disney music score? Believe it or not, I love John Williams. I love all the Star Wars stuff, but more recently, I'm going to put Star Wars in the Disney characteristic. I am wearing my Disney World shirt. I forgot to show that off. Star Wars The Force Awakens, I love that soundtrack. So I've talked about that on streams and everything. That score, I just love. The musical score for Star Wars The Force Awakens is my pick. And number 18 from the Disney 18 question tag 2019. What is my favorite live action Disney movie? I don't know where I can go with this. More recently, I think Maleficent's my favorite one. And I really love Mary Poppins. So, those two are I would put on the top of the list. So that's my tag. Thanks, Bob and Ashley, for tagging me on on this tag, my partner channel. If you guys want to do this too, mega tag. I think everyone did it before. Already did this tag, so I'm not really tagging anyone. Any of my partner channels or my power channels. If you haven't done it, I tag you now. Or if you just want to do it, it's a mega tag again. I always do a mega tag, so I don't not include everyone. So if you want to do this tag, go for it. So thank you so much for joining me for the Disney 18 tag question. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell, because like I said, I do a lot of live streaming, and you can get notices when I go on live to do that. And please hit the like button down there, and leave a comment below. Let me know you were here. Let me know you saw it to the end. Let me know some of your favorite stuff from this tag. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.